You also assume that Evan Franklin was carrying a weapon.
Yes.
And did you indicate to any of them at any time that they probably ought not to have their weapons if they were drinking?
No, I didn't.
Did you suggest after you left Margarita's that maybe they should put their weapons away at their houses if we were going out to drink in a public field?
No.
So you are out there on the bleachers for roughly 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I think you said, and somebody walks by, right?
Yes.
And the person's wearing a red t-shirt, dark pants, right?
Yes.
And nothing out of the ordinary, right?
No.
You just remember him walking by, is that right?
Yes.
And you testified that Daniel Talbot said words to the effect of blood killer. I think you said he said blood killer, right?
Yes.
But when you were interviewed on October 1st, just 2 days after this incident, you said that nothing was said by the kid and nothing was said by the group when the kid first walked by, right?
Besides what Officer Talbot had said?
No, you didn't tell the police on October 1st that Officer Talbot said blood killer, did you?
I don't recall.
Let me show you a transcript of your statement from October 1st. Have you had an opportunity to read this prior to today?
Yes.
As preparation for giving testimony here?
Yes.
Did you meet with the prosecution before coming here to testify?
Yes.
Did they provide you with a copy of this transcript of your interview?
Yes.
And you read it?
I did.
Okay. I'm drawing your attention to page 10 and ask you to read this to yourself.
Okay.
Does that refresh your memory that on October 1st, you didn't tell the police that Daniel Talbot said blood killer, right?
Right.
In fact, you said that the people in your group didn't say anything at all, right?
Right.
But in fact, Daniel Talbot said blood killer, didn't he?
He did.
And he directed those comments to the person in the red shirt, right?
Right.
In fact, in the grand jury, you said he didn't say just blood killer, he said, hey, blood killer, right? That's what you said to the grand jury.
I don't remember him saying hey. To the best of my memory right now, I just remember him saying blood killer.
All right. But you do remember him directing comments at the person in the red shirt, right?
He was facing him.
You recall you were interviewed by Trooper Robert Murphy at about 2:30 a.m. while you were at Mass General Hospital about the events in question on September 29, 2007. And you recall you told Trooper Murphy that Daniel Talbot shouted to the individual, hey, blood killer.
I don't recall what I said to him that morning.
Let me ask you to take a look at this and see if this refreshes your memory. Does that refresh your recollection that you told Trooper Murphy that Daniel Talbot yelled, hey, blood killer?
Yes.
And the kid kept walking, right?
Right.
And he keeps walking in the same direction that he had been going, right?
Right.